What's up guys, it's your favorite Kiwi coach. I got a really interesting video for you guys today. We're talking about the concept, is the driver swing the same as the iron swing? I've heard this plenty of times from clients as well as instructors here in Japan. A lot of you guys out there are under the assumption that the two swings should be the same. So in this video, we're actually gonna be using TrackMan down here. We're gonna be going over kind of some data points and actually talking about the concept, is the driver swing the same as the iron swing? So without further ado, let's go do this thing. So welcome back to the channel guys. If you guys are new to Kiwi Golf Japan, we do a bunch of videos like this every single week. So what you gotta go do is hit that little red subscribe button, smash the like button, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Did you think the driver and the iron swing were the same? Leave those comments down below. And as always, hit that little bell notification. You guys are gonna get notified every single little time we drop a video here. So I wanna do a quick shout out to Kanai Indoor Driving Range. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to film here. If you guys don't know where this facility is, it's in Yokohama, Kanai to be specific. It's actually an indoor driving range like the title states, which is perfect now because it's wintertime. It's gonna get really cold here in Japan. And for a lot of you guys, it's the off season, you're trying to work on your golf swings, trying to get better. Well, this is the facility for you guys. Like we said, we got a TrackMan here. We have a high-speed camera right here. And then we also have a putting green. We got TVs. We got a whiteboard. We actually have some definitions of TrackMan stuff over here. It's actually one of the best facilities, in my personal opinion, to work on your guys' golf games, and it's really intimate as well. There's only 2 spots here, which means most of the time, there will be no one else in this facility, so you literally have the facility to yourself. So if you guys are interested in it, there'll be a link down below. I highly recommend checking it out. It's where I give lessons. I think it's a great facility. Let's hop into the video. Okay, so is the driver and iron swing the same? Let's start off with a basic formula right here. So I got some stuff up here on the whiteboard, and don't get too afraid here. This is actually not gonna be too complicated, but I wanna start out with probably the strongest evidence towards that the driver and the iron swing are gonna be different. And let me kind of break it down with swing planes here. So before we talk about the differences between these numbers, let's just actually kind of show you what swing plane really is. And I'm gonna do that by using a little hula hoop here. So let me kind of break this down for you. So swing plane really is the movement of the sweet spot from kind of hip high to hip high, right? So it's measuring that sweet spot's movement, and it's measuring it in degrees, which means it's measuring it kind of like this. Is it tilted off to the side like this at a 45? Is it 0? Is it 90? Is it somewhere in between? Really, what degree or what angle is that sweet spot moving through the zone, right? That is really swing plane. So now back to the board real quick before we go and use this hula hoop again. Back to the board here. So most people's drivers, if you measure them, are gonna be close to this 45-degree swing plane number right here that you see. So let me kind of show you what that's gonna look like with this hula hoop. And then I'm gonna show you what the swing plane will be like with the iron. And then we'll actually try to make a judgment if the swings are the same. So let me kind of show you. So let's call this 90, right? Would you agree this is 90 degrees here? So 45 is obviously maybe somewhere right around here, right? So this is where most people's swing plane with a driver is, right? So that would look like a swing that's kind of swinging at this 45 from hip high to hip high, kind of like this. Now let's go back over to the whiteboard for a sec. And let's go take a look at the swing plane for the irons, which is going to be kind of over here. So as you can see, it says 56 degrees, right? Which is gonna be common for most people's like 7-iron, 6-iron, maybe even 5-iron range. Again, this can get a little personal towards the client depending on how much they raise the handle or not, but let's just say it's 6-iron, 7-iron range. So again, this would be 90, this would be 0, this is 45, 56 is gonna be a little bit steeper, right? So it's gonna look something like this. So now the swing is gonna be swung kind of on this one right here. So because the swing plane for one was 45 degrees, which was the driver, and then the other one was 56 degrees. That being the case, they're different, right? Absolutely different. If you have a different swing plane, swing is gonna be different. That entails difference, right? That's just the basic understanding. So to kind of answer your questions, that is kind of the case. They are actually different. Now, could you theoretically make the same swing with a driver as you are with the iron? Yes. To do that, it would have to be a very funky and weird swing. However, I have seen it with clients before, and they would have to do this right here. So they'd have to get a swing plane of 56 degrees, angle attack a -4, and then match the other data points that you typically would with the iron. Could you do that? Hypothetically, yes. However, even though you still are getting the same data points, the driver club is longer than the iron club. So technically it is still kind of different, and the way that you got to those data points will probably be different as well. So no matter what you kind of do, the driver swing is going to be different from the iron swing. You could potentially still get kind of similar data points. However, it's always going to be different. So make sure, leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys thought this was interesting. Let me know if it changed your thoughts. Also, while you guys are down there, if you guys want to actually rent out our flight scope and use it and track your own data points, make sure to check out our flight scope rental program. We actually have a landing page down there, a link where you guys can actually see how long you could rent it for, what are the available dates, what is the pricing, all that good stuff. So check that down below. For you instructors out there, if you guys actually like this information and want to see how I'd use this information with clients of mine, check out our shadowing program. There'll be another link down below. That shadowing program, you can actually watch the lessons virtually through Zoom or physically come to our locations as well. There'll be information down below. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.